Hi, I'm Marna. Welcome to Halloween week filled with Monster High. I challenge you, anybody watching this, to also upload a Monster High doll video and let's flood YouTube with Monster High videos this week. I'm here with Goolippe Jellington. I bought this doll used on eBay. She came with shoes and I absolutely love her shoes. But a lot of them don't, and that's a whole nother thing. But right now we're going to talk about hair. When she came, her hair was not bad. But I have had dolls that I have restored that someone took a brush to curly hair and yanked from the top down, and you know what happens? Whoosh, a big knot. And I mean a big knot. Those are those dolls you see in the thrift store with hair that is just a knot. And there are things you can do about that. I have other videos. We brought home a Barbie doll, a 38-inch Barbie doll not too long ago. I have a video on her hair, and boy, I had to work it. But if your doll's hair, when she came, oh, it's been over a year, I recurled her hair, and that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to show you how to recurl these dolls' hair. If you boil wash, especially if you use a fabric softener, it will break down the fibers of your doll's hair, and that's fine on the straight hair dolls, and it smells so good, especially if you let it soak. It's like a potpourri for your room. But your curly hair dolls, you don't want to do that because it will relax the curl. And you think, well, you know, that first week or so, you think, oh no, it didn't, it looks great. And then you walk by your doll about 10 days later, 2 weeks later, and the curls are starting to relax. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to take a soda straw and hair clips. I bought these at the Dollar Tree. They might be a little larger than I want, but I like these because they have a nice tight spring. You can also use the Barbie sized clips for the hair. One thing you don't want to use on a curly hair doll, especially this size, is a brush. But if you do, be sure to use a pen brush. But I'm going to set that aside. This is the way that I do it. If you do it a different way, it's okay. First, I take the curl and I kind of straighten it out by hand. And then you start at the very bottom of the curl and you do it each curl separate. And starting at the bottom, you pull that so that all the knots are out. And then you wet it. This is just water. It's just a spray bottle from the Dollar Tree. And then I comb through that again. Yes, you're going to have dripping. Have an old towel under. Then you take your soda straw and you wrap that hair. You want the ends all the way tucked under, and you want kind of a tight curl. So as you pull that tight, you take it all the way up to the scalp. You pull your soda straw out and you put your clip on. Always use a clean soda straw and make sure your clip is gripping the hair at the scalp. When you move to your next curl, you can divide that one if you want. I'm not going to because I want it to lay absolutely together. Start at the bottom. When you curl your hair, there's some things you need to know. If you want ringlets, you want the straw to be vertical. If you want the hair curled under, you take your straw horizontally and you go under the hair, rolling up. If you want the hair to flip outward, you go the opposite direction and have your straw on the inside, on the top side. when you curl hair, whether it be doll's hair or your child's hair or your own hair, you start in the front on the top, and that you work your way to the crown. When you finish the crown, you go around the head, and around the head. When you take curlers back out, you start in the back at the bottom and go these two directions. And that keeps you from banging into the other curlers, and you're able to go all the way to the scalp with your curlers. Okay, so here she is. She has her hair all curled. I've got it nice and tight and right. And another thing I wanted to say is when you're curling doll's hair, curl it with the flow that it came with. Don't try to flip it the other way unless you're going to use product to do it, because what you might get is straight. We're going to let her sit 48 hours. Some people do 24. I like to get that extra oomph in it and make sure everything is good and dry. Okay, so Goolippe, 17 inches, a freakishly tall monster high girl, has sat for 48 hours. A lot of people just leave them for a short time, and that's fine. 24 hours is a long time. You could just leave it overnight if you like. I do it 48 hours just to be sure. And then you take the snaps out starting at the bottom, curl from the top, and then go backwards. Start from the bottom to take them out. Okay, we have all of her curls out. I am not putting a brush through it. I am just kind of bouncing, what you call bouncing the curls. You barely touch them and just pull a little bit. Now I want that naturally curly look to it with the ringlet curls, so I'm leaving it. I left the product in the front because that worked really well for me last time. And that one didn't work out as well, did it? Dang it. Sometimes that happens. So what is she gonna wear? Well, let's do something off the wall and fun and inexpensive. And you might even have these around your house somewhere. What if you had a mask that's rubbery and you took that, and this would work for any doll, and you wrap that around the doll kind of sideways so that the stem goes to the side. And then you took a pair, actually I might be able to just tie it with that elastic, but you took a ribbon, put your ribbon through the mask elastic area, pull it, put it through the other side. You don't even have to tear up the mask taking the elastic off. Next year you could still wear that on your own face. And then just tie that. We are really getting silly now. And you know what? That's what it's about, having fun. So there she is, all ready to go trick-or-treating. Ah, that hair right there. I'm gonna have to touch that up a little bit, and I might recurl that one. But there she is with her new do. So when you're shopping on eBay and you see those dolls and they have really messy hair, kind of like this, now you know how you can tame it a little bit. And if they come without shoes, guess what? This is a hidden giveaway. And we love those. And we have those shoes for the 17-inch. And you also get them, they're shoe soles is what they are. And what you do, I have a whole video on this, on how you can take ribbon or pipe cleaners or yarn, come up with your own idea with some fabrics. And these don't not only fit the Monster Highs, I've seen people use these for other dolls, such as equestrian girls, and I've seen them used for Barbies. So there you go. We have a hidden giveaway. Happy Halloween Eve. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, a silly comment about the mask. Don't be mean, and please subscribe.